Are you being paid enough? Are you happy with the amount of money that people pay you, regardless if you're a coach, a consultant, even if you are still in the 9 to 5, maybe thinking about going into consultancy and doing something different? In this video, I want to talk about profitable packages. I'm even going to call it profitable pricing, because so many of us automatically, without thinking about it, equate time with money. And it simply doesn't work. But we do say, well, you spent an hour of your time, if an electrician or a plumber or somebody comes along and this is how much I'm going to pay you. We always talk about, is it good value for money? Is their time worth my money? And that's completely wrong, because even with the plumbers, the electricians, the people who come to your home to make things better, you're not paying them for their time. You're paying them for their expertise. You're paying for the results that they give you as a coach, as a consultant, even as an employee. Even if you are somebody working 40 hours a week, you are not being paid for those 40 hours. You're being paid for your experience, your approach to your work, and the results that you get. So specifically from a business perspective, when it comes to pricing, you really need to throw this time equals money formula out of the window. When you are looking at pricing your services, pricing your packages so that you are profitable, a few things happen. When you put up your prices, or when you really understand the value of what it is you provide, first of all, you'll find that you work with clients who are much more committed, not the nickel and dime people who are going to be asking you every day, can you knock off €5 here or £10 there? But you're also going to find, because you feel more valued yourself, you're going to be in a position to deliver extraordinary results for those you work with. You will be more motivated, because you know that they are motivated to work with you. So how do you actually find out what is the return on investment? Where do I even start with this? Well, like I said, I want you to forget about time. You need to be looking at the pain points in that person's life, that person that you are marketing to, that you are promoting to. It's not even just about the outcome. It's the pain that they are currently feeling that you are going to help them release. Now, I've got a couple of examples here. The first one is, say you are a human resources consultant. You've been asked to go into a business or an organization because there are concerns about staff engagement. Now, on a normal level, according to policies and all the rest of it, say you can charge anywhere between 500 and 800 euros a day, and they want you to work for 10 days, and you're going to be able to work out pretty quickly how much they are going to pay you. But is that the right way to do things? Because it's not just about you, the HR consultant, with your knowledge of human resources. It's not just about you kind of going in and speaking to a few people and putting out a few questionnaires and then doing some analysis and writing a report. The cost of staff engagement being low is very, very serious. It's going to impact the morale of the staff, which is going to potentially impact their health, which is going to mean that people are going on sick leave, sometimes long-term sick leave, which has additional costs to the organisation or the business, which means that potentially the work that those sick people aren't doing is going to have to be shared out amongst other people, redelegated, because you can't bring a new member of staff on board because there isn't a vacancy. And so people in the organisation, they begin to, suffer as well. And then they go home and their relationships begin to suffer. And the managers that they're working with, their relationships begin to suffer because they're getting grief from higher up. What's happening? So as a human resources consultant, if you go in to do, sort out the staff engagement, it's not just about the hours you spend there and the nice report with your recommendations that you provide afterwards. if you are not able to pinpoint the real cost of bad morale, bad staff engagement, the organisation, the business, etc., will never understand your true value. Let me give you another example. A relationship coach. I'm working with somebody right now who's just amazing. She can speak about relationships, intimacy. She works with women to help them find true love, basically. But it has so much to do with self-worth. Now, if she puts out a coaching package where she says, right, 6 months, this and this is going to happen. You get 12 coaching sessions, 2 a month, boom. Now, some people might say, well, okay, that's a total of 6 hours I'm getting from you. And actually, I think that 5 or 10,000 euros is way too expensive. Well, that's not the type of client you want to be working with. The type of client you want to be working with is the person who's going to understand that their return on investment is going to be that they will never feel lonely again. That they are going to be in a position where they have this implicit self-confidence about themselves. That they know that they don't have to pretend to be someone else to be loved or trusted. That they know that when they find that person, it's going to be an open, honest relationship where there is mutual love, trust and respect. How much is that worth? That's worth so much more than even what a coach is going to be charging. And my last example I want to give you, because I cringe when I think about it now, my first coaching client, I charged 40 euros an hour for career coaching. And I felt so guilty about charging this huge amount of money for an hour of career coaching. But my first client had 4 coaching sessions with me, a total of 160 euros. And then they landed themselves a position, a job that paid more than 100,000 a year. So when it comes to pricing your packages to be profitable, and like I say, even if you're still in an employment situation, don't be thinking about the amount of time. Think about the return on investment. How much would you pay to see staff engagement rocking so that the people you're working for actually do see the benefits of what your team is being paid for? How much would you be prepared to invest in yourself to feel confident, to know that that fabulous person is out there somewhere and you just have to carry on being yourself? How much would you invest in yourself if you knew that the coach you were going to be working with was going to catapult your career because the next interview you go to, you just absolutely ace it? Think about those things. You are worth so much more than you think you are. You are worth so much more than the time you spend with your clients, with your colleagues. Always think about what is the cost to them if they don't actually make this breakthrough, if they don't achieve this transformation. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy, stay fabulous. Loads of love and bye for now.